story of my life. So I was 19 years old, completed my degree, joined one of the biggest accounting firm in the world. These we call Big Four. Big Four account for PwC, KPMG, Deloitte, and EY. So I was in one of those. So I started my job there in the ERP department, and I remember being on a client as a firm representative. As a firm, I believe we did not did a great job, and I was of course a part of it. So the software, the product that we installed it was just not good, was not up to the mark. And it was a very tough time for me, something that I never liked, where I was forcing the client to accept something which I knew was bad. I knew personally that it is not acceptable, and I was forcing them to accept it. So how it happened is a long story. We were 10 people who started implementing the project, and then 7 of those left the firm. The senior people left the firm, and then it was all juniors. They just did not have the enough experience. So it was not easy at all. I was every day I was going there telling them to accept something which was not good. I started having some arguments with the management, and then I had a bad argument with the director of the client where it didn't go smooth. So the client called my firm manager telling them that for our company we don't want this kid anymore. And then they called me. I went to the firm. I was sitting in a room with 3 other managers, and then they asked me what happened. I showed them exactly what happened, and I just said, hey, this is all the conversation that I was having with that IT guy, and you can see it, what happened. And then they said, okay, fair enough, we can move you to another client, no problem. I told them that no, I have no interest in continuing my career. I would like to build something for myself. Actually, this was the intention even when I really started the firm. From the back end, whenever I was finding any time, I was developing certain skills. So I left the firm. I did a job of maybe 1.5 years there, and then I started my own stuff. This is when I also found my co-founder as well. So we started our own company. We built some skills. We started getting a few clients here and there, but sooner we realized that it was the Amazon niche. So we realized that this is an extremely saturated niche where there were more service providers than the actual sellers. It was almost like this. And we thought that, okay, but we were working on it. We were improving our systems. We were learning new skills, and things were getting okay, decent. So one day, we just heard about TikTok Shop, and I thought maybe let us send 100 emails to the potential customers and see what happens. And we just got 20 replies back. We just said that, hey, we are willing to work for you on a commission basis. We don't have a much experience, but we are just willing to work for you just on a commission basis. And the response was absolutely crazy. We sent 100 emails. I think we got 10-15 replies, and we thought that, okay, there's a massive space here, and there is not enough service providers. So maybe that's the skill that we need to develop. And then we started learning TikTok Shop. And the lesson that I actually learned while I was in the firm was like, it is so imperative for you to have a great product, great service. Otherwise, it becomes terrible. It becomes so difficult for you. Like you would start literally, I started hating my job just because of what happened there. And we were like, okay, but whenever I was do my own stuff, I would build such an incredible product that everyone loves. I would like what I'm doing. I would love what I'm doing. So what we did is, like, rather than just getting too many customers, we thought about, okay, we would play the long game. We just picked 2 customers, 2 clients, and they were doing really well off TikTok Shop. And we said, okay, we will really work hard on them and scale them massively. And we scaled both of them beyond 500,000 GMV. They still do, even if there were months when we did 2 million per month for one of the brand. They both are doing more than 500,000 GMV at the moment per month. And started building systems. We learned TikTok Shop inside out. And then we said, okay, now we can onboard a few more brands. But just to onboard a few more brands, we needed to hire employees. We hired the employees, and then soon we realized that, okay, boom, these are employees. We need to give them a training. Then we started making a course around TikTok Shop, not a course that we publicly sell, but just for the internal team. We started making a course. We started teaching them everything, but still it was difficult to really track what they are doing. So this is when we got into the software side, and we said, okay, this is when we started building the 5X dashboard software, 5X creator board, which does the tracking for us. It's still number 1 ranked software for building highly profitable creator communities. It brings gamification to your communities that you may have built inside the Discord, just guessing installing your existing server. So, but it also does a lot of reporting that I haven't ever mentioned before. For example, it would tell us that, okay, these are the brands, how many invites we sent, how many samples were approved, what was the quality of the samples that we approved. So it was like we started building systems where we were knowing where right now I know everything about the brands that we work with because of the reporting system that we have built. So yeah, so as we scaled, we moved more towards building systems and softwares which are scalable, repeatable, and then we scaled a few more brands which are doing 6 figures in GMV per month. And yeah, that's the story. Then after some time, when we were doing 200 grams, 300 grams in GMV, my clients started asking that, hey, are we making any profit? We don't know our numbers. And then we developed another software, Kixmon, which is the net profit tracker. It would automatically tell you how much net profit you are making. So it uses all the APIs, fetch the data in the real time, and tell you exactly what you are getting. So yeah, super happy with what we have created so far. To be honest, we are amongst the top 10 USA based TikTok seller partners. We have systems which I can confidently say better than anybody in the market. And we only onboard because the lesson is still there. We only onboard the clients to the extent that we can really help. We can make sure that we are giving them all the attention that they deserve, and it's been an incredible experience. So really looking forward to see what we can create. Of course, it's very hard to be and to keep yourself amongst the top players, and yes, there are still problems that stay in every business. We just want to make sure that our product is better than any other product available in the market, and we provide the best possible service and really help the brands to do millions of dollars on GMV on the TikTok Shop platform.